You're about to go head-to-head for your chance to win a share of 220,000 Rand in the 2021 Dis-Chem Brain of CapeTalk.
It is 4 minutes past 12 o'clock this Saturday morning, and you are listening to CapeTalk, and this is the Dis-Chem Brain of CapeTalk, the final round, brought to you by Dis-Chem, pharmacists who care for a winning mind in a healthy body. It is the final week, the final day of 4 weeks of what has been an amazing competition. It's the ultimate general knowledge showdown in Cape Town, and after this round, we'll find out who the winner of not only that 20,000 Rand is, but who will be crowned the Brain of CapeTalk for 2021. Our best and brightest winners of the past 4 weeks are standing by. Each of these contestants have competed in our daily quizzes, winning varying amounts and winning ultimately the final round with John Matham on CapeTalk to be crowned the Brain of that day. They then carried on to be winners of the Saturday semi-final rounds, which have been playing until literally a few moments ago, adding another 10,000 Rand to their winnings. And now they go head-to-head to find out who's going to be the winner of that title and the 20,000 Rand. Joining me once again, of course, John Matham, host of the afternoon drive show. I suppose you could have a morning drive show, but no, it's the afternoon one on CapeTalk Mondays to Friday.
We call it PM, you know, we're kind of funky that way.
PM that way. Good afternoon, Bra John.
Good afternoon, Bra Africa.
I know the rules, but let's repeat them anyway.
90 seconds, 25 questions. I ask them one after the other. If the contestant gives the answer correctly, I say correct. If they don't, I correct their answer. If they pass, I correct their answer. Or I give them the correct answer. And if they pass a spelling question, which I don't think any of these four bright people will, we still spell out the word and move on to the next one.
All right, and it is straight to our first week's winner we go. Her name is Pat. Pat is a 59-year-old, a key accounts coordinator. She's been a big fan of CapeTalk since 2004 and has been playing Brain in 2019. Well, she's played Brain in 2019 previously. Pat, out of interest, what happens from you winning, 3 Saturdays ago now to now? Do you consume every piece of trivia that you can imagine?
You know, Africa, you would have thought I would have had the time to do that. But you don't know where to start, and I just didn't get around to doing very much, just a bit of reading here and there.
Oh, well, I'm hoping it's going to be enough then, Pat. You have listened to the rules. I'll now hand you over to John Matham.
Good morning, Pat.
Thank you. Morning, John.
Are you ready, Pat?
I'm ready.
Mario, start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word camouflage.
CAMOUFLAGE.
Correct. Give the present tense of the word held.
Hold.
Correct. Complete the title of the Oscar-winning film No Country for Old.
Men.
Correct. What is the second last letter in the word solemn?
M.
Correct. Is the town Colesberg in the Northern Cape or Free State?
Free State.
Northern Cape. True or false? Acidic solutions have a pH above 7.
False.
Correct. Which animal has more toes on each foot, an ostrich or a chicken?
Chicken.
Correct. Does the word decoy mean trap or shape?
Second one.
First one. What sport did Kyle Abbott play for South Africa?
Cricket.
Correct. Complete the saying, you have to burn the midnight.
Oil.
Correct. Which country has cities like Bangalore, Delhi and Chennai?
Bangladesh.
India. The abbreviation DSL stands for Digital Subscriber what?
Pass.
Line. True or false? South Africa has 76 million people.
False.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word repudiate?
I.
O. True or false? Diphtheria is a disease that affects the feet.
False.
Correct. Which city is further east, Polokwane or Bloemfontein?
Polokwane.
Correct. Which country is a neighbor of Mauritania, Senegal or Niger? The answer is Senegal. But that was not a completed question. We completed 16 questions. Colesberg is kind of on the, slightly on the Western Cape side of the Free State border. pH above 7. It's not acidic, have a pH solution below 7. Chicken have 4 toes. Ostriches have 2. Bangalore, Delhi and Chennai and Bangladesh I'm not traveling anywhere in the world with you. Let's find out from Stefan how you did, Pat.
Pat, our week 1 semi-finalist, has set the bar at 11.
11. Well, it was, until Riaz came along, I suppose, half an hour ago, a defendable score, Pat. 11 could very well win you 20,000 Rand, depending on what happens with week 2's winner. Mohamed Kazi is a 30-year-old, lives in Crawford, works as a sales manager, has been listening to Cape Talk for 5 years now, and this is his 3rd year playing Brain. He finds general knowledge interesting because he has always had a curious mind, and in his spare time, he loves going to the beach, being outdoors, watching soccer, cricket and rugby. Do you have favorite teams, Mohamed, in soccer, cricket and rugby?
Man United all the way.
Good man. That's good. That's earning you a bonus point.
I'll remember that. Cricket would be the Proteas and rugby the Springboks.
And I suppose we do have to support them whether they win or lose, right? Because sometimes they can be so frustrating and infuriating, our national teams.
Yep.
All right. Mohamed, 11 is the score to beat. I'll hand you over to John.
Clearly, some contestants do not want to engage in chatter. Just, no, get to it. Let me do it. Okay, well, we're going to let you do it, Mohamed. Mario, please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word mayonnaise.
MAYONNAISE.
Correct. Give the present tense of the word flung.
Fling.
Correct. Complete the title of the Oscar-winning film Slumdog.
Millionaire.
Correct. What is the second last letter in the word ecstasy?
S.
Correct. Is the town Dabanshu in the Free State or Limpopo?
Limpopo.
Free State. True or false? Oxygen is the most abundant element in our bodies.
False.
True. Which animal has no hair, whale or penguin?
Whale.
Penguin. Does the word diminutive mean big or tiny?
Tiny.
Correct. What sport did Manib Josephs play for South Africa?
Soccer.
Correct. Complete the saying. He's living on borrowed?
Time.
Correct. Which country has cities like Hanover, Potsdam and Bremen?
Denmark.
Germany. The abbreviation GUI stands for graphical what interface?
User.
Correct. True or false? South Africa is the oldest African republic.
False.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word obliterate?
U.
Correct. True or false? Scoliosis is a disease of the lungs.
False.
Correct. Which South African city is further north, Soweto or Pietermaritzburg?
Pietermaritzburg.
Soweto. Which country is a neighbor of Ethiopia, Somalia or Egypt?
Somalia.
Correct. Which is not an Olympic sport, 10-pin bowling or handball?
10-pin bowling.
The answer is correct. The judges will decide whether it was in time or not. Tabanshu is on the east of the Free State, close to the Limpopo border. A penguin doesn't have any hair. A whale does. Geography, if I were to make a generalized statement after 4 weeks of the Brain of Cape Talk, is that South Africans are really rubbish at geography. Young and old, South Africans are rubbish at geography. I'm not traveling with Pat now, Mohamed, after putting Hanover, Potsdam and Bremen into Denmark. I'm not traveling with you either. Scoliosis is not a disease of the lungs. As you said, it is a condition of the spine. South Africa is not the oldest African republic. As a matter of interest, Mohamed, do you know which country is?
No.
It is Liberia.
Soweto, of course, is in Gauteng, Pietermaritzburg in KwaZulu-Natal, so therefore Soweto would be a city that is further north. Would
not
it qualify as a
necessarily,
city?
no. Yeah, it does, but not necessarily, because you could have cities, towns north of, if you draw a line to the coast, north. Yeah.
Good point. Stefan, 11 is a score that was set by Pat to beat. How did Mohamed do?
Mohamed has set the bar at 15.
Whoa. That's why he wasn't chitty-chatty before. You see, he was all focused.
Keeping his energy for answers.
Indeed. 15 is now the new bar that has been set by Mohamed. He is the winner, of course, from week 2. He's got 2 other contestants who are going to try and topple him. Matthew Vass is the winner from week 3, 36-year-old from Kenilworth, works for a global investment research company. Started listening to CapeTalk about 15 years ago and has been glued ever since. Third attempt in the competition. He loves to have quality time spent with his wife and 2 children, especially in the outdoors, as he enjoys hiking, fishing, watching live sporting event. What is your best sporting event to watch live, Matthew? Good morning. Oh, good afternoon, rather.
Hi, how's it, Africa? I pretty much love any sport, but rugby, cricket, typical South African football. I miss live sport, I must say.
As in being able to go to a stadium, an arena to go watch.
Exactly. Hopefully one day soon we'll be able to attend again.
Hopefully one day soon indeed. Well, 15 is a score to beat. Matthew, I'll hand you over to John.
Somebody just WhatsApped Africa to say, John, the very reason I did not enter was because my geography is so bad. There we go. How's your geography, Matthew?
I think it's okay. We'll see.
We'll see. I hope pride cometh not before a falleth. Matthew, you need to get at least 15. And Mario, please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word officially.
OFFICIALLY.
Correct. Give the past tense of the word fight.
Fought.
Correct. Complete the title of the Oscar-winning film, 12 Years a...
Slave.
Correct. What is the second last letter in the word receive?
V.
Correct. Is the town Lepalala in Limpopo or Northwest? Correct. True or false? Hydrochloric acid is a chemical element.
False.
Correct. Which animal has no eyelids, parrot or fish?
Fish.
Correct. Does the word accomplice mean accessory or opponent?
Accessory.
Correct. What sport did Lars Veldwijk play for South Africa?
Football.
Correct. Complete the saying, the what came home to roost?
Chickens.
Correct. Which country has cities like Sao Paulo, Belém and Manaus? Correct. The abbreviation PDF stands for portable what format?
Document.
Correct. True or false? South Africa was ruled by Britain until 1994.
False.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word obsequious?
A.
Correct. True or false? Hydrophobia is another name for the disease rabies.
False.
True. Which city is further east, Gqeberha or Pretoria?
Rebecca.
Pretoria. Which country is a neighbour of Equatorial Guinea, Ghana or Cameroon?
Cameroon.
Correct. Which is not an Olympic sport, Aikido or Karate?
Aikido.
Correct. What fruit is used to make the drink Slivovitz?
Cherries.
Plums. Which bird family has species called Franklin, kelp and black-headed?
Oh.
Correct. Managed to complete 20 questions. South Africa was not ruled by Britain until 1994. It was until 1961. Hydrophobia is indeed another name for the disease rabies, and Pretoria is fairly substantially east of Gqeberha.
But can we just celebrate with Matthew for attempting and doing so successfully to pronounce the word Gqeberha?
He wasn't in the least bit phased, was he?
No, not at all.
In course, Africa.
My pleasure, good sir. 15 was the score set by Mohamed. How did Matthew do?
Matthew completed 20 questions, and I believe this is only the second time in this year's competition where we had to turn the question page. It's usually 18 questions on a page, and Matthew, out of that 20, has a score of 17.
17 is the new score to beat. Is that enough to win Matthew the 20,000 Rand check as well as the title Brain of CapeTalk 2021? Well, there's only one man who is standing in his way, and that is Riaz, who you listened to less than 20 minutes ago, 41-year-old from Plumstead, been listening to CapeTalk for about 9 years, entered Brain a number of times because of his love for general knowledge. He enjoys activities such as hiking, cycling, playing squash, and spending time with his loved ones and family. Riaz, I'm hoping...
Keep talking, Africa. I can't find Riaz's question sheet.
Okay. John needs to go find your questions in a second. Out of interest, Riaz, what do you do after winning literally 20 minutes ago? And I imagine you've been holding on the phone ever since. Do you at least, have a cup of herbal tea or something delivered to you by somebody in the family?
Okay, I've got them now, so you can stop rabbiting on.
I still want to know the answer, though. Did you enjoy some tea at least, or were you just breathing and focusing and, I don't know, dreaming of the 20,000 Rand?
Just sitting around nervously waiting for Matthew to win the thing.
17 is seemingly a high score, but I have no doubt you can do it, Riaz. Good luck. Over to you.
Yeah, good luck, Riaz. We haven't had sudden death today, and I really do like sudden death. So if you can provide us with one, I would be very, very grateful. Mario, please start the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Spell the word lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Correct. Give the present tense of felt.
Feel.
Correct. Complete the title of the Oscar-winning film, The King's
Speech.
Correct. What is the second last letter in the word college?
U.
G. Is the town Zeerust in Limpopo, Northwest?
Northwest.
Correct. True or false? Carbon forms more compounds than any other element.
True.
Correct. Which animal has no eyelids, snake or dove?
Snake.
Correct. Does the word desolate mean lonely or in time?
Lonely.
Correct. What sport did Akker van der Merwe play for South Africa?
Rugby.
Correct. Complete the saying. He knows it like the back of his.
Hand.
Correct. Which country has cities like Hamilton, Dunedin and Nelson?
New Zealand.
Correct. The abbreviation FTP stands for File What Protocol?
Transfer.
Correct. True or false? South Africa is larger than Botswana?
True.
Correct. Which of the 5 vowels is not used in the word laceration?
U.
Correct. True or false? Periodontal disease affects your liver.
False.
Correct. Which city is further south, Johannesburg or Durban?
Durban.
Correct. Which country is a neighbor of Guinea, Liberia or Benin?
Benin.
Liberia, which is not an Olympic sport, mixed martial arts or taekwondo?
Mixed martial arts.
Correct. What fruit is used to make the drink Calvados?
Apple.
Correct. We managed to complete 19 questions, which means you were only allowed to get 1 wrong. You said the second last letter in the word college is a U. College is spelled C-O-L-L-E-G-E. So there's maybe...
I stumbled and thought colleague. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It was Meryl Streep, is it not, who said in response to, or in a statement she was making in winning the Cecil B. Award at the Golden Globes, that mixed martial arts is not the arts. Obviously in retort to Donald Trump and the horror, I suppose, he was really, I don't know, delivering to all of us. All right, we do need to ask, how did Riaz do?
Pat had 11, Mohamed 15, Matthew 17, Riaz scored 17.
Wow. All right. Which means...
we have sudden death.
Which means, Riaz, you have taken us to the one thing that John Matham has been dreaming of all morning and afternoon, a sudden death between you and Matthew. John, before we take them through the paces, let's explain to the listeners how it will work.
They each get a question. It's in the same area of Norwich. If they both get it right, we move on. If they both get it wrong, we move on. And somebody wins when they are the only one of the two to answer the question correctly. If they answer all 5 questions, all of them correctly or incorrectly, which seems unlikely, then we go to a tiebreaker question. Matthew, therefore, you start. Matthew, what does F stand for in the acronym UEFA? UEFA.
Football.
Correct. We go now to Riaz. What does the P stand for in the acronym OPEC? OPOC.
Production.
Petroleum, the Organization of Petroleum
Exporting Countries.
Yeah, so sorry, Riaz. Which means Matthew... Again, we say, Matthew Vass, you're a winner.
Congratulations to you, Matthew. You are the brain of CapeTalk for 2021. And with that, winning 20,000 Rand in addition to whatever amount of money you have won so far, thanks to CapeTalk and Dis-Chem, a winning mind in a healthy body. How are you, dear man? I know it's a silly question to ask.
Oh, I feel great. Yeah, that was awesome. So it was a bit nerve-wracking though towards the end.
I can absolutely imagine. Out of interest, what is the total amount you have won in this competition? Do you know?
Yeah, so it was 17,500 before today. So
37,500. Guess who's buying us tea and scones this afternoon?
My pleasure.
Matthew, congratulations, good sir. We are so proud of you. You've won yourself not only that 20,000 Rand, making it 37,500 Rand in total, but you're also the brain of CapeTalk for 2021. And with that, we come to the end of the 2021 edition of the Brain of CapeTalk. Of course, proudly brought to you by CapeTalk and Dis-Chem. And the new element we introduced this year was the Junior Brain. I don't know about you, I've enjoyed every single minute of the last 4 weeks. I have no doubt in 2022 we'll be back again in the search for the Dis-Chem Brain of CapeTalk.